Also, I realized my mic's been muted.
Let's see. Let's see. Is my favorite streamer live on Twitch?
Your favorite streamer.
Oh, I have to log in.
I'm glad that I'm not like
I log
completely.
in. I don't know the password.
Okay, yeah, no, we're live. We're going. That's cool. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we got we got like 10 minutes to like pregame or whatnot for before
Pre-game.
I don't know. Like just talk and chat or whatever cuz you're eating lunch and I should have.
Hey, we can't all be epic.
Also, should I have notifications going or not? Because like if I have them on, occasionally you'll just hear me like jump in my chair because I'll hear a very loud pizza time if like someone follows. I think I disabled it just for the sake of this stream. We can figure that out another time though. Let me
Uh,
cuz
I'm gonna figure out how to watch the stream. I can just search you. Twitch has a search function.
Yes, it does. It always has. Let me know how your audio sounds cuz I got I think you're at the same level that I am. Well, now you are officially. Wait, it was minus 9.8. Close.
It's dumb official.
What? Are you trying to
Hmm?
do the robot voice?
No.
Or do I sound like a robot right now?
Uh, okay. Who?
Who? What?
It has like the starting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's a bit to the side.
What is? What do you mean?
It is not centered.
Oh yeah, no, it's not supposed to be. Chat's on the left.
Oh,
See? Because if I type something, there it is. I should increase the size of chat though. That's a little off-putting. I also want to make an official chat box, but again, that's effort. And put in no effort into this into most things has gotten me very far. All right. Are you coming in clear though? Cuz you were cutting out a little bit on my end. Labs, where are you? I'm excited though. I feel like
yeah.
I feel like this will just be nice for the sake of us like having not to worry about crazy edits. Like maybe like if people wanted to do it in post, like that's possible. Like if we think of something funny, but like it's not a main kind of requirement. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. All right, let's see. Chat box. I want you to be bigger. Let's see what that looks like when it's big. Big. That's okay. Maybe a little larger. That's good. All right.
Big.
Big. I want to know how it looks on the podcast screen though, but we won't know that until for 5 more minutes. I should probably let people
I have
know
like
that
an
this is
idea of what
happening.
it's.
You have an idea?
I mean, I have an idea of how it's gonna look on the episode.
Is it going to be bad because my name is
He's
purple?
he's all very big.
What if I just set it to the max? So it's like 2 letters
Now,
per line.
I don't want to critique my favorite Twitch stream, but it kind of looks like when you have a game from like 2010 on uh like a 2K or really know how to adjust bigger screen resolutions than like 720.
I'm doing my best.
Kind of big.
I'm doing my best, Jake, okay? I'm sorry that I don't have
I know you're doing your best.
I'm trying, okay? That's
he's he's doing his best.
I love those memes. Like the little like the fox. Like hold on. I gotta pull up and it's like he's trying. There we go. Dude, I just realized something. This is something I can do now. Like
Yeah.
Like we can do this live, bro. Like check it, okay?
Yes,
where-
that is what we're doing.
Well, yeah.
Dude, we're doing it live.
Doing it
Yeah.
live. What's up, Nate? Welcome to the pre-show. We're just setting things up real quick.
Nugs on my mind. I've got things on my mind.
Look, Jake, now you can say all your witty remarks in real time.
Yeah.
Like that's wow. Amazing. All right. But yeah, so that's like trying our best. Here is a visual representation of us trying our best. We're trying to figure it out, okay? So the fox is us, just the podcast collectively. So yeah, just that's
So that's Corey at this moment.
that's me, a very
He's doing
sad
his
fox. But yeah, that's us. Man, I should probably put that on like all of the screens for whenever I feel like things are falling apart. just be like, hey Corey, your stream's kind of crap. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be fun though. I think it'll be fun because
Yeah.
I got new bells and whistles to mess with.
Got bells, we got whistles, I got lunch.
Yeah, oh, dude, I should have. I still regret not getting any food. I thought my dad was going to go out and get subs, but he didn't because the line was like way too long.
I am having leftovers.
Ooh, leftovers of what though?
We're going out.
Ooh, man. Oh, dude. Okay, I actually have to tell you about this place. So there's a sushi place
Yeah.
that's called Walk and Roll, and it's actually really good. I ordered a bunch of it for.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah.
I am unsure because I did DoorDash, but it's very tasty. Delivery was actually very fast. It was about 30 minutes, which is crazy because we ordered like $120 worth of sushi.
Wait,
Um,
what?
Yeah, we ordered like a ton of sushi 2 days ago because it was like a long shift. People were hungry, and they all paid me back and everything. But like, it's actually really good. Um, so yeah, like that might be a replacement for Yoshimama for the time being, or until May 18th. You've seen all that, right?
Oh, when they're like gonna slowly reopen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Pizza Hut will be reopening for dine-in, which is going to be fun for everybody. But yeah, okay. Let's see. All right, Jake. We got a few seconds before 12. Oh, never mind. It's 12 right now. All right, Jake. Now we got to pretend. So we got to pretend that we weren't just talking, and we got to do the intro, okay? Are you ready?
All right. Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's fucking windy out. Anyways, here we go. All right. I'm recording.
I'm also recording.
Sweet. So stupid. All right.
This was your idea.
Ready? Clap sync. 3, 2, 1.
Clap.
Hi, everyone. Welcome Welcome to the Pixel Venture Podcast, episode 54 or something. I think it's 54. I'm Corey.
And I'm having
You're having what? I'm sorry, you cut out again.
I'm having lunch,
Yeah. Well, anyways,
doing something live.
yeah, we have a new set. It's a little different. Set is courtesy of Jake, throwing it together and everything. I did small little animations with the background and blinking and whatnot. You know, give us life. But
You did a little animations. I did every
this is going to be fun to just
put up
have
some
you
shelves. Got some new in this new apartment. We got to save the couch from last time.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got the Homer head, and a few new things, some inside jokes, whatnot. But yeah, so this will be kind of like the go-to set for a bit now, because we want to try to do these live now for a bit, mainly because editing is it's bad.
Editing is hard, and I at least have finals. I don't know how much longer yours goes for.
Mine are this week, so I'm a little nervous. Hoping that things work out. I only got 2 though. But okay, just a real quick. So one thing you might notice if you're watching the VOD or watching this live, we have a chat box to the left. And so I may be like, you know, a little distracted, kind of like replying to things, just so you know. But Nate, as far as whether or not we purchased this set, legally
we totally bought it.
We're legally
we totally
supposed
bought
to
it, and this isn't just made of cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a very comfy couch and real everything. So yeah, don't ask too many questions. But yeah, finals are this week for me, and it's a math one and then my screenwriting one, which I already got the grade back, and I got a 100%, and I'm so excited. Yes,
Speaking
Nate,
of getting things back, what else happened to you in your academic life?
Oh, I thought I mentioned it already during the pre-show. Okay.
That was the pre-show, not the show.
Right. Only one of these gets uploaded. But yeah, I got accepted into Keene State, which I was hoping to transfer to for film studies. And so I'm going to be attending there in the fall. I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to like actually working on short films, like legitimately. I've had a ton of ideas for different scripts and shows and etc. And I can't wait to explore all of those. And hey, Jake, who knows? Maybe someday we'll end up working together on like the same set. I'll be the coffee boy and you'll be the director.
No, you'll be the like the person at stand, like making sure everybody stays fed. I'm gonna be the one making everyone coffee with my French press.
Yeah, you just
and like occasionally being like, "Hey, should you move the camera like over there so that way we can edit that?"
You're going to just be
the intern.
You're just going to be running around with a French press, just being like, "Hey,
coffee."
Yeah, coffee. I don't have any cream or sugar, but coffee. Man, I'm going to need to figure out, because like, okay, this is just something that I've noticed. You're cutting out like a little bit. I'm going to need to figure out how I can fix that up. But regardless, I'm just so excited because I've been doing all these gen ed stuff for like 2.5 years, and I just really want to get into like the meat of things, like just get into hardcore screenwriting, film, editing, all of that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to the program. I've heard very good things. So yeah, that's an exciting thing. Jake, you know what else is exciting in life?
You.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer.
Oh yeah, that little indie game Diddy.
Only indie game. Oh man. Remember when it wasn't a yearly franchise?
Yeah.
Crazy. But
Yeah, it's called 2006.
yeah. Regardless. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla dropped a trailer the other day, and it didn't really show any gameplay. It was mainly just like doing what they usually do with the
Hey.
cinematics. What?
It showed no gameplay. It was just Ubisoft being like, "Look at our rendering software.
Yeah.
Look at this man's beard. He's so soulful."
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine how many cores we use just to render his eyes.
Like at least 3, and I can't be wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, as far as the cinematic trailers go, looks great. Establishes the world, establishes the character. I loved the moment where it was like, oh yeah, so this warrior just has a hidden blade. Like as you see him like hacking through everybody with axes and everything, it's just like, yeah, hidden blade. And then I love how it's like the moment that the hidden blade comes out, that's when everyone gets scared.
And like, it's not just an oh shit moment. Oh my god, Mr. Viking Man has a hidden blade. He has it on the top of his hand, dude.
Yeah.
That is different from every other iteration to my knowledge.
Yeah, it's always been like in the wrist because they can flick it out.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, I think the closest thing to like a difference was it 3 that had the crossbow blade, or was that 4?
That was Unity. Unity
Right.
had the crossbow in
Right.
the hidden blade.
Because the big thing with 3 was the tomahawk, right? Like that was like the...
Tomahawk, and you had like a bow.
Yeah.
And I think you might have had a blow dart.
I wouldn't. I think so. I wanna say that. I mean, hey, we could like fact check us live. Let's see. Blow dart AC3. Yeah, that was yeah, blowpipe. So yeah. I need to go back and play like a lot of the Assassin's Creed games. I think I've played 2, Brotherhood, and like maybe 1 minute of Black Flag. I haven't been able to go back yet.
Yeah, I think Brotherhood might be my favorite, with Black Flag definitely being a close second. And then, I don't know, I think Unity might honestly be one of my favorites because meme on it for being very like glitchy and like things like that, but it honestly runs better than most of the more modern technology, and a lot of the glitches that people would complain about are like barely even
Yeah, like I feel like, well, it's the same thing that happened with like Mass Effect Andromeda, and I mean Andromeda's not a good game. That's like that. I mean that's a big difference. Is that it's just not a good game. But in the beginning, everybody just jumped on it the moment that that like people started releasing the glitch videos. And so when Unity released and people were getting like, you know, the face tearing glitches where it's like, you know, the skin would be pulled back and just the eyes and the mouth were there, like that kind of thing. Like,
I bet you only like 5 people got that glitch.
exactly.
And the only reason people know about it is because like a picture went up of it and they're like, oh my god, how could this make it into a fighter game?
Yeah.
And then you have Skyrim where like every encounter with a flying into the sky for no reason.
And then everyone's like,
it's like people love that game.
This is an amazing game. Like, okay, here's the thing with glitch culture. This is going to sound weird, but like the culture behind glitches is so volatile because you go from like people absolutely like, you know, adoring them and wanting to like, you know, find interesting ways to exploit games, and then you have people who get really pissed at them, even if it's something that like I understand if you're angry at like a game breaking bug, like that's one thing, but if you're getting pissed because this texture is slightly stretched one way more than the other, or like this character, like their arm kind of like flipped out for like 2 seconds. That's like, I don't see a point.
Like the only game breaking bug that was in Unity was occasionally jumping off of a building instead of climbing up. That happens every Assassin's Creed game, so it doesn't deserve like any special treatment of like, look at this, the face isn't working, or oh, the hair is flapping everywhere. No, that's just like a 2-time occurrence. Then they like immediately patched it out, and now it's a lot better than most of the previous games because they actually like what's a good way to put it, in Unity they like really streamlined the like parkour system, and you could just kind of like do that more freely like around the world. And it would allow you to like chain like climbing on a building to like walking on like a tightrope to climbing to another building to leaping into like, you know, this. They really made that easier to do than the previous games. That was very like, okay, you're either climbing straight up or you're climbing to the side. You can't go like diagonal. If you want to jump on something, you better be like exactly in the right place and all that kind of stuff.
So they like streamlined it so that it actually feels natural.
But doing that, and everyone's just like, haha, face be gone.
Yeah, because okay, I feel like there's also that community aspect when it comes to like glitch hunting and things like that, where people like to rag on games that are broken. Like, I mean, you have people who like have built careers on like, you know, pointing out flaws in games, and like that's just games journalism for like half of it.
And then you have my favorite glitch hunting, which is speedrunning.
Oh yeah, like okay. With the mere existence of speedrunning, I feel like the idea of like all glitches are bad glitches is minute.
I personally don't really like speedrunning as like a concept because like I know that you have to play probably like millions of times to get to know all of the little secrets and everything in order to speedrun it. But to me, just like having to skip most of the game, being like in any percent speed, just like skipping like 75% of the game and using unintentional glitches to like fling yourself across the map, it just kind of like, I don't know, like it just feels weird. And I always I feel like a little bit of pain every time they skip like a cutscene, and I'm like, but there's like this,
yeah,
it's really cool, and he says the thing, and then they just skip all of it.
Well, this is how I feel when it comes to speedrunning, because as somebody who is actually like looking into doing speedruns of Enter the Gungeon, like eventually, my thing is that the only reason I'm comfortable with speedrunning that game is because it's a game that I have put hundreds of hours into. I know like the back of my hand, and I would be perfectly fine with like, you know, going through and seeing how fast I can do it, because that game is literally built around the aspect of complete it as fast as you can. And I don't know, I like, it's weird for me because like there is some, I get some joy of seeing like how fast somebody can like, you know, go through Star Wars Jedi Knight, or like you watch people do speedruns of like infamously like bad games, and it's crazy to see like the tactics that they learned throughout like the years and the community aspect. Like, just again, it comes back to community is like huge thing when it comes to speed runs, glitch hunting, like anything. And so having that aspect of like where it's like all these people who just love this game so much that want to see just how fast they can finish it, I think that's a cool thing. But I also understand the stance where like a speed run of Skyrim, you're going to miss like so much incredible lore.
Like I was watching a speed run I think it was yesterday even, and it was a speed run of Doom Eternal. That's like easily like a 20-hour game done in like 27 minutes, and it had commentary from like some of the developers
Yeah.
of the
Is that the thing that
um
IGN's been doing with like their
yeah.
developers? I love that. The
I'm
one
like
that they
I'm gonna
did.
see like what
Mhm.
they have to say, and like did you, or did you just like know like about it?
I haven't watched the Doom Eternal one. I've seen the one for Ape Out with Bennett Foddy, and I've seen the Cuphead one, which was crazy.
There's that people have been doing in Doom Eternal where you can open up the weapon wheel and that'll slow down time, and they'll get themselves like on like a slope, like up against like a wall, and they'll be falling, but because the weapon wheel is open, they fall slower and it slows down time. And then they put their jump key and bind it to the mouse wheel and scroll really fast so that they're jumping a bunch of times. And then when they close the weapon wheel, they go flying into the air,
Oh, so they
and they'll
build
just skip.
momentum.
Yeah, and they skip entire portions of the map. And I
That's
re-
like that's the 2020 equivalent of like the backwards long jump in Mario 64 where you can just fly
yeah,
up the staircase.
and one of the developers was commenting like they're going like so high into like the skybox that like what they should do in like future games, once you reach like a certain height, just a cutscene plays that you can't skip, and it's just like a timer for those speedrunners
That'd be
just to like
amazing.
mess with them.
So that they would be forced to like find a new tactic because like again,
Exactly,
the
just
moment
completely troll the heck out of them.
okay, the moment that you get like okay, the moment that there's any kind of slowdown in a game, people will take advantage of that because that means they can put like hundreds of inputs within that time if they bind their mouse, their controller, etc. You know what I want to see? I want to see
Yeah.
I want to see a speed run of a Connect game and just see how that would even work.
Oh my god.
Like Connectimals speed run 100% all animals.
Just do like a speed run of like the tanks mini game in
We play.
yeah.
Well, technically that game doesn't have an end
I mean,
cuz
not with that
once
attitude.
you get to level I think 99 or was it like 60 something, I believe they start looping because they try to use random values to give you different tanks in different environments, but eventually they all run out.
It could be a speed run to 100.
That could actually be fun. Have you seen I definitely talked to you about it, but have you seen that game Clubhouse Games? For
You've definitely sent it to me.
yeah, I played the crap out of that when I was little, like on my DS, and so the Switch version is I think it's coming out soon. It might already be out, and if so, then I have to pick it up because they like actually like talked to Nintendo about like putting in pretty much the equivalent of Wii Sports. Well, not Wii Sports. We play tanks. Wii Sports tanks. Imagine that. You're just on a tennis court with fucking tanks, just
That was
shooting
a
the
really
crap.
weird beach,
Yeah, yeah.
or like Wii, like what was? Didn't they have like a Wii Sports Resort?
Yeah. With the okay, the best thing in that game.
Yeah, with tanks.
Yeah, the best thing in that game was the island flyover mini game where you could play as the plane and you're flying around the entire island. You can like you're finding like all the different secret locations, and once you do all of that, you get a private island where you get a little house with a flag with your me on it. And like there was balloons, and then the dogfight mini game was fun.
Dude,
Man,
there was dog fighting and there
yeah.
was illegal dog fighting.
There was also frisbee
Yeah.
games, illegal frisbee games. I I loved Wii Sports Resort. They had so many fun games. The swordplay one where you're with the ninjas and everything. I know a joke you could
I
make, and
did
I
not
don't want
have
it.
Wii Sports. I just had the regular Wii Sports, like everyone else.
Okay, the boxing game, the original one though, was fun.
Oh boy,
I got into
the
legitimate.
boxing was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, the baseball one was too bare bones. That's why I picked up Mario Sluggers.
Tennis. Tennis is where it's at.
Tennis was great because this is what I would do when I was bored and I had a lot of energy when I was little. I would go on tennis. I would set all the players to me, and I would just spin in a circle with my Wiimote and play by myself. Cause like, wait, what up?
Of course you would do that.
Yeah, because eventually, like, you get so bored of playing against, like, you're like I got bored because I was just playing against my older sister, and she kept on checking her phone the entire time we were playing. My little sister didn't want to play any games at all, so I was like, screw it, I'm my own enemy. Which I guess
Did they
maybe
have like AI though? Like, couldn't you have like NPC?
I couldn't beat Matt.
Well, there you go. There's your challenge.
Did you beat Matt?
I don't remember because I barely remember anything from like before 2015.
Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, Matt was like the final boss of like all the Wii Sport games.
And so you just accepted defeat and started beating yourself in tennis.
I beat him in for the table tennis game in Wii Sports Resort, where you unlock the ability to play using a flip flop.
I think in like Bach, and I think that's it.
He's like, they had to program him different, right? Like made him like particularly hard, or like able to read kind of the inputs before like they're registered for you, because he would just know everything that I was doing before like it even happened, and it would make me so upset as a child because I'm just like, I just want to punch things in a video game. Let me do that. Anyways, this is the demon. This is the man of our nightmares. He's just hanging out center of the screen. Now he's moving around.
You know, he kind of looks like Homer in like a number of ways.
Hold on. We need to compare this. We're okay. Now I'm looking up Homer Simpson meme, or meme.
No, we literally have a Homer on our.
I know we have a Homer on our screen, but like, oh my god. Let me get it up. Let me. Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, I'm angry at how accurate your statement was. Look at these two. Look at these. Look a couple peas in a pod. Like, it's so close. It's just the eyes and the mouth. Like, very similar.
But the eyes and the mouth
energies.
aren't even the same. They just have like, they don't even have the same energy. They just are the same person.
Yeah, with their powers combined, they become. Wait, wait? Is there a way for me to? Oh my goodness! Now we gotta mess with this. All right. No, there's no way. All right, never mind. I ruined everything. Anyways, I was going to try to like crossfade them into each other to see what beast they would create, but it didn't work out. Whatever. But yeah, like Matt was the bane of my existence, because like literally every other character was so easy, but the moment that you saw him like in the distance or whatever, like you fear. Fear.
Vikings never fear death because their deaths are foretold. And so why fear when your death is not yet here?
Because Jake, you're running down, okay, say you're walking down the roads of Boston, and like you have to after the quarantine or during quarantine, if you want to go be a rebel, and you're walking down an alleyway, and you
Mhm.
see this at the other side of it, what would you
Uh-huh.
do? I would
Um,
personally try to evaporate.
I would scream.
That's a good response. I don't know. I don't know how to respond to
And
that.
that's it.
I don't know how to respond. That's probably the best answer you could give.
I don't know. What would I do if I found like a me character with like 10 polygons in like an idle animation at the end of like a like an
They-
alleyway? I don't know. I don't know what I
They
would
look
do.
straight-
Doesn't even have
They
hands.
look straight at you, and the brown liquid starts to leak from their chin.
Yeah, that's just part of their skin falling off.
Yeah, because they can't handle the render quality of real life.
Like one polygon of skin. Just
just like it falls like a chunk of metal, just like that. I don't like that visual. That's bad. Anyways,
I mean, you're the one that talked about brown leakage.
you talk about brown leakage. I don't like
Brown
those.
leakage
Yeah,
in the
brown-
Pixel Venture podcast.
Brown leakage in the pickle. That sounds. That's
The Pickle
we're-
Venture podcast.
The Pixel Venture podcast shit itself. Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me. I thought we weren't swearing on your streams.
Hey, it's okay. So this is what I've learned. So for family friendly filter, you're allowed a handful of swears. You're not allowed to constantly swear. But like,
How many do we get?
I don't think it's a limit. I think it's just like, maybe it's like swears per minute.
That's stupid.
I don't know, man. I'm like thinking. Cause like, family friendly is a very like, I feel like it's a weird
Family friendly.
filter.
Family friendly should just be like a clean, like 3 strikes and you're out.
Oh, then we'd be gone.
Ooh, you gotta tone it down apparently.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Watch out for this rebel. I'm just gonna add this slowly. So Jake, figure out something else we can talk about.
Frickin'.
Frickin'. This is the fun part of the podcast where we don't know what we're saying.
Yeah, this is the part that you don't usually see because we edit this stuff out.
You're at 50 swears per minute. You gotta tone it down. Look, Nate, we're doing our best. Yeah, no. Normally we get to edit out the awkward face of us being like, "What do we talk about?" But it's live. Man,
I had a little bit of a stroke because I have like the stream open and have the volume up, and I couldn't tell which was you now and which was you like 5 seconds ago, and it was just
why are you listening to
Birds.
the stream audio? Like that's gonna throw you off so
Because-
much.
because I want to make sure that me.
If it sounds good now, it'll sound good later. Also,
I
you
didn't know
cut
if
out-
it sounded good
you
because I
cut
didn't
out
know if the swears per
significantly
minute
there.
was something. And there,
Nying.
stop being a baby man for baby.
I'm not being a baby man for babies. You're the one that made a podcast for babies.
It's a baby podcast for baby.
Did we ever tell that story?
Ooh, there's a question.
Yeah, we do have a question, but okay. If you normally curse on the podcast, why censor yourself because it's live?
Because
Because
Pizza Tom's a baby.
No, it's
Next
because
question.
okay, here's the honest truth. So I believe my stream has a family-friendly tag. It might not be there anymore. I'm not sure because every time I try to remove it, it magically comes back. So I gotta be careful.
And as obviously Corey's greatest streaming fan, I know that
Number
he
one.
doesn't like to swear on his streams.
But anyways, the thing about baby games for babies, So, Celeste was free for a while on Epic Games.
And now it's Amnesia that's free on Epic Games.
Oh,
Along with
really?
another, yeah,
Oh,
and yeah,
damn.
Amnesia: The Dark Descent is free on Epic.
I should download it because I could totally play it on stream and
Do you not
cry.
have Amnesia?
I don't actually own Amnesia.
Wow.
I
Wow, how are we friends?
Jake, sometimes I question it.
Why do we have a podcast?
Yeah, why do we have a podcast? I cannot believe that out of all the people I could have a podcast for, it's with somebody like you. Man, that wasn't even a good, like, dumb voice to do. For, like,
You could totally play Amnesia on a stream, or you could play. Did you ever get to what's it called, Mr. Office Boy?
Stanley Parable. That's what
Yes,
I was.
that one.
I want to do that as a so I was actually thinking about doing that as a stream on it's going to be sometime next week. Don't have the exact day, but I'm going to be playing through Stanley Parable for the technically it's the second time. I haven't done a full playthrough though because I like did one like thing as a joke and somehow that was an ending and so my mind melted and we're going to play that live. I also want to play Jazz Punk because I heard that game's really funny. I recently picked it up. So yeah, there's this. I hope this stream like will become more active as time goes on. Because I would very much appreciate like being able to sit down and just hang with friends and whatnot. But yeah. Also, Jake, I'm giving your character a gift. There you go. To represent that you're the #1 fan. Perfect.
Yeah, the #1 fan of Pizza Tom Official.
Jake, I just realized something.
Of the Doo Doo podcast.
Of the Doo Doo podcast. You telling me you don't catch your doo doo? What was the video?
I don't know, I'm just reading the comments, man.
What is the no, like Tim sent that video, right? It was the radio show with the guy who what is it? It was that guy who talked about like how he doesn't like wipe when he goes to the bathroom. He catches it in the toilet paper.
Oh my god, I do remember.
You remember that? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Everyone's like, you shit in your hand.
Yeah.
It's like everybody.
Yeah, he's just like, you can't tell me that you don't doo in your hand or something like that. Yo, I just thought I could totally pull it up and put it on street. Let's like, can I be #2 fan of this very epic podcast with no brim? Yankee with no brim. Oh my gosh. Wait, Jake, I'm literally going to pull up the audio of this now so I can have it on the podcast live so everybody else can experience it. I just have to get to my favorites tab as YouTube has taken its sweet time. Load in. Okay. But yeah, Nate, totally honorary fan. You're already a mod, okay? Like I
You
can.
know what? I'm going to be so humble. You get to be the #1 fan. Because I'm just so humble.
Oh, I literally just moved the entire background. I was like, that's okay. So the foam
You get to
finger.
be the fan. Here, have the entire podcast set.
Okay, here's the foam finger. Yeah, I threw it to him. It's somewhere now. All right.
Catch. It's
Yeah,
like the
catch.
bouquet at weddings.
Yeah, it's a bouquet. When Jake inevitably dies from age, you will get the podcast. Where is the oh my goodness. Oh, listen to that. The music's looping. That means we hit 40 minutes. We're past that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. But hey, are you ready to listen to the whole thing
35.
again?
So,
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean, are we? Are we gonna listen to it?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm listening. I have to listen to it regardless. What are you talking about? Where is? Oh my goodness, where is that video? I need to play this audio, so bad. I saved it. I know it started with just like Lord help him or something like that. Cause I was going
Didn't
through
Tim like link it in one of the servers?
I think he did, but I'm okay. Where is it? That's ZooBooks. There it is. Lord help this man with his poop process. Should I like share my screen?
I mean, if you want.
All right, let me see if I can. Well, I think the audio is just good enough. So I'm gonna pause the music for a second. We're gonna appreciate.
I know, man. I can't believe it's been 35 minutes either. It feels like 2 hours.
Yeah, it feels like a decade. All right, here's the audio.
I've never
It's
shitted
gone.
in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like, you don't wipe yourself? It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to
Shit
get
is in
the. Why are you touching the shit? The tissue
No.
is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit all
No,
the time
no,
in the
you're
tissue.
not saying that. You don't. Yeah, you
You're not
wipe.
wiping, you grab the shit.
You don't grab. Why are you grabbing
Hold
shit?
on, hold on.
Do you got
So you
shit stuck
telling
in
me-
your ass while
Hold
you're
on, hold
taking?
on. So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time? Yo,
I am about to leave, bro.
how do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than like. I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on,
turning.
so y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that? What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand, bro?
With tissue.
This is worse than I thought.
So that's. Why are you grabbing?
I just love when he's just like,
He's just so. His reality is caving in on itself.
he's just like, so what you do? Do you just like shit in the water? And it's like, for real?
He's so just taken back by the fact that that's a thing. Oh my
Great, now we have
goodness.
shit on our podcast.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta make sure I don't got that tag. Cause he said it like 20 times. Let's see. Yeah, the only tag I have right now is IRL. We're safe. We're good. And if not, then yeah. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes it be a shit show, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes this podcast likes to fall apart.
Not gonna
Man.
lie, kind of quirky.
There's a part of me that really wants to do a media share episode, but I'm scared of what people would share. I know it's just going to be like 50 Yankee with no brim kind of memes, but like I'm fine with that.
Oh baby,
mo-
mods can do much more than curse.
Mods can do much more than curse. They can bend society to their will.
They can diddle the Homer. And a little Jack Black in the background.
I love it. Yo, wait, Jake. I just thought of something.
Exactly, that's why we're so relatable as a podcast.
Yeah. This is a great first episode to do live.
I mean, yeah, it works.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So Nate, how's it feel being the first guest in like 20 episodes?
Right, because the
At
last
this rate.
was the last time with Tim and Faith. Was that it?
With Ethan and Faith, I think so, yeah.
Right. Why didn't they say Tim? Oh yeah, because Tim wants to be on. We've talked.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, it'll just be like 2 weeks, and it's been like 2 months.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like this podcast falls apart just like my life and any prospects of love life. Right, Nate, you're not allowed to speak like that. Cease.
I love how you read that as if there isn't a chat on screen.
Yeah. Hello, Jake. Nice to meet you. Oh my God. So, hey, Jake. You know, we talked about having Nate on the podcast.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm a mod. I can speak how I want. I can be sad. No. But
Let him speak his truth.
yeah, let him speak his truth. He's using the language of the gods.
I see no god up here
Except for
other
me.
than me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What a magical episode to have. We're at
That's
50
true.
minutes.
Yeah, we are.
How? Who let this happen? Twitch, ban us. No.
Wait, no, we're technically at 40 because it's 12:40.
Right.
You
Oh my
little
goodness.
dummy dumb
I'm sorry.
Jenkins.
I'm so hungry right now.
You should have gone lunch like I did.
I really want food. Okay, but like, okay. Okay. So, Liz has gotten me addicted to Chick-fil-A again. It's been
Ew.
a hardcore, like, minute since I've actively gone for, like, for like, Chick-fil-A, like, in my life. Because usually,
Fuck Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
What? Well, okay,
Thank
Nate
you.
can say that because he works for them. But like, I've gotten Chick-fil-A more within the past 2 weeks than I have in like a year. And
I
like,
have heard nothing good about Chick-fil-A other than like the chicken is kind of all right, and that's about.
I will say their mac and cheese actually is very good.
Why not just go to the freaking Smokehouse?
I haven't had the mac and cheese from Smokehouse.
I don't even remember if they have mac and cheese at Smokehouse.
I think they don't.
I do know that they added something new
Hmm.
to their menu.
If it's the Dino Bone, they've had that for a while. Was that the huge
No,
chunk of meat?
no, like something like new,
Hmm.
like new.
Ooh. Like open in restaurants new.
Opening golf courses new.
But
Only to New Hampshireites new.
yeah, get wrecked, kids. But
I think they might. You know what? I think they might have wings now.
Okay. Yeah, no, they definitely do. And Nate, here's my thing, okay? With mac and cheese, like, I like it when it's clumpy. Like, not a whole lot of places around that are open now have, like, the clumpy mac and cheese that I like. Red Arrow does. And Red Arrow is fantastic. They're not open right now. Once Red Arrow opens, I'm abandoning Chick-fil-A. Cause, like, they have great mac and cheese. But, I like mac and cheese that clumps. Like, I can't get with KFC mac and cheese because that's way too runny. Like,
Now, the real question is, why aren't you just making mac and cheese at home?
because literally the last time that I did, I destroyed a pan.
How do you do that?
I forgot to stir for a little too long. But like, look, all right. In defense of myself, he's making mac and cheese right now. But look, in defense to myself, it makes Liz
No, it's
happy.
such
So there
great-
we go.
To make mac and cheese at home, Corey disappoints me.
But yeah, no, like I mean I mentioned Walk and Roll like earlier, which aside from having a fantastic name, actually has pretty decent sushi. I'd say it's like a 7. Like it doesn't match the Yoshimama, but like it's good. It's
Is
pretty-
Yoshimama like an 8 or a 9?
I
for
would
you?
I would say yeah. Right.
Okay.
Like, because I feel like there's definitely better out there, but it's like Yoshimama is still going to be always my go-to. Like until proven otherwise. Kasaki House is okay. I feel like the main reason that people like it is because of the half off rolls.
Yeah, the half off rolls. What about Oh god, we didn't really get sushi from there, but what about the Hana
Hana.
place? Yeah.
We need to try that because I mean their udon is incredible.
I mean, we got sushi there before.
We did.
Someone got like a sushi roll. And it was like, hey, you guys are
Tim
kinda sushi
did.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, and they loaded it with roe.
Yeah, because it was a roll.
Yeah. Like, but like they put even more than I thought. Man, Nate, me too. I want to go to Japan someday so bad and just eat forever and live in Akihabara for like a week and just enjoy life. Like that's a
Like,
dream.
like I'm torn about wanting to go to Japan or not because like, well, the sushi there is you know is fresh and everything,
Mhm.
and their gas station sushi is as good top notch restaurants in America.
Which
But
is
like,
wild.
that's a lot of money just to get food.
True, but
That's
it's
a lot
also
of
like
investing just for food.
I really well because one of the big things that determines actually where I want to go and travel in my life is actually the cuisine, like for wherever I'm going. Like New Orleans was fantastic for me.
I want to go to like Germany, man, and like they have good like hearty food there, but also like the scenery and
It's
like
so
the mount.
pretty.
Yeah, like it's such like a pretty
So
place
damn
too.
pretty.
Yeah,
That's also like I'm
and I have citizenship there, so that's a plus.
yeah, I'm obsessed with like the the natural landscape of Japan, like the mountains, the beaches. Like I want to go next spring and see the cherry blossoms like in real life. Like I feel like that would
Yo,
be
I
amazing.
I respect anyone who goes to any levels to get good food,
Mhm.
as Nate has commented.
Mm.
But like, I don't know. Like, it just kind of feels like so. Like, you know, why'd you go to Japan? I just want some sushi.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what crab rangoon tasted like there
It's like,
instead.
well,
And then
did
it's
you
like I'm
see
going to
any
go
of
to
like
China
the?
and try it. I'm going to go to Germany and
Did you
try
see any
it.
of like the monasteries? Hiking on any of the mountains? I was like, no,
It's like,
I
no.
got some egg.
Yeah, it's like I had egg and rice lunch, and then I went to McDonald's and they had a squid ink burger, and that was pretty crazy.
Like, I feel like Japan would be fun, but I can't say I would personally set it as like one of my priority places. I'd rather like go around Europe,
I
and like if I have like dumb fuck money, then like maybe go to Japan.
Dude, I want to go to Japan. I want to travel around. I want to go to Germany. I want to go to Italy, and I want to go to Austria. Cuz Austria has fantastic food and fantastic
It
scenery.
does.
I mean,
I also want to go to Italy before it wa-
oh dude, the car culture in Japan is wild. It's so cool. Like just like the street race culture that they have is so sick. Like I mean, Initial D had to come from somewhere, obviously, but like
I don't know why, but if I ever go to, only ever gonna go there. What? I don't know why I'm so entertained by the idea. I want some of like the. Apparently, they have like a fair amount of like sex shops and stuff.
oh my god.
I just want to be a complete fucking weirdo in one of them, and just like act like it's completely normal.
What?
Like I just go in there, I take like a dildo off the wall, sniff it, and put it back, and just do that throughout the entire store.
you sniff it and like you use your fingers to measure like how big your mouth is and you put it around the
I'm just like
you're
in the corner, and you just do like a.
it's
Nothing's happening.
God, you're like the weird kid at Spencer's.
Like I want, as much as I usually hate these kinds of people, I want to be the stereotype that everyone hates going to Japan.
Ryan bought me like something from
I
like
know.
one of those stores, and I'm like, I thought it would be a hilarious joke, but I'm uncomfortable owning it, and I'm trying to find a way to get rid
Or
of
you
it.
literally asked him for the most fucked up thing you could find,
I
and
thought
he
he was-
found. Don't know what you expect.
I thought he was going to just give me like gore and like stuff like that, like horror stuff, but no, he was just like, okay,
Well, that
here's
was fucked up to you, would it?
here's something questionably legal. It's like, oh,
Yeah, you asked for fucked up.
yeah, like the dude's yeah, exactly. You're gonna go to the counter and you're just like, Ohio, this big, and you just hold your hands wide.
It's like, hello, do you have anything this big? And I'm like swaying side to side trying to measure it fully.
Yeah, like, it has to be the exact size. Oh my goodness. You know what, Jake? If we go
Yeah.
to Japan together, we'll do it. We'll do it. Why not?
Just be like the Eric Andre of Japan.
Dude, okay, I'm so happy you mentioned that because I watched there's a video that I got recommended of is when he went to the Republican National Convention like 3 years ago.
Oh god.
And there's so many great moments from it. One of my favorites is he gets on stage with Alex Jones. and Alex Jones just goes, "Are you a liberal?" like that kind of thing. And he's just like, "I'm not a liberal, I'm a nihilist." And it's just like it's so good. In the end of the video, after like people were like pushing him away and like screaming at him where he's like, "You're not Martin Luther King," or something like that. And he's just like, "I know, I just want him to have sex with my wife." like Nate, that's exactly gonna be what his Jake kicks down the door, he's sweating profusely, runs to the counter, slaps his hand down. He's like, "Sir?"
My
Miss?
wife left me. My wife left me. I'm not really sure why, but my mistress is really into some kinky shit.
Yeah. Where are the swings? Just sweat dripping on the counter like puddles.
Excuse me, could you show me your finest assortment of paddles, please?
Preferably the spiked ones.
Preferably with the holes in it. I need to go as fast as possible.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but
Only the
end-
most family-friendly content here.
but the end of the Eric Andre clip, it's my favorite joke from the entire thing before the "we'll be right back" line, where it's just him standing in front of the convention. He's like, "Coachella sucked this year." It's like, why is that the swing? No, no.
Mom said it's my turn on the
Oh
swing.
my god, dude! This is the last thing that I want to talk about. But like, have you seen those memes where it's like, it's Mom said it's my turn with the Xbox?
That is exactly what I was joking about, Corey.
It's so good. They're so fun. I think my favorite one is one that I saw of it was just Doom Guy with a shotgun and like every other weapon behind him, and it said, "Mom said it's my turn with the Game Boy Advance," or something like that. It's like, no, not with that word. Not with that one. Oh my god. Okay, that reminds me. Oh, that's a discussion.
Whatever you say, step bro.
Oh no. Nate, I hate that you had to type that. Like, you didn't have to, but you did. You decided. You're like, you know what? That's the move.
What has been written cannot be unwritten.
Yeah, I could censor it in post, but I don't feel like it. It's whatever. This Jake.
Yeah. What?
Okay, talk for a little bit. I gotta set this up.
The sacred of I want to rise the swing now, Daddy.
No,
The ever so holy
Jake.
testament.
Jake, I'm gonna send this to you first because I need to in order to get it on my computer. But
Oh God.
my dad just sent me this, and I'm so confused. Don't say anything until I put it on stream.
Oh God.
He just sent me.
Don't ask me what the sword is for. I swear it's for monster killing. Oh God.
He just.
I can't even see that being like. I don't want to believe that that's from your dad.
Do you want me to send you the full screenshot?
Sure.
Okay. Here's the full screenshot with the order that I had for breakfast this morning. It's my dad, and he sent me this. He sent me this. You sent me this. I'm gonna keep it up for a bit so that the thumbnail for the stream, for the video, is just burger.
Burger.
What if I replied
Yeah,
with
burger.
"Thank you, Father," in with like a rainbow? I think that's a good way to end the episode.
I like to think that your dad had to type out burger a second emoji.
No, he does that to get the emojis. He literally types it out again. Because he doesn't know that you can just tap them.
No, because like doesn't if you tap it, it just changes the word.
To the
Burger
burger,
into-
yeah. To the image.
So like he had to type out burger, then he's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna type
Can I
another
get
for the
a
emoji.
burger? Anyways, hey, thank you for coming by for this stream. This will be uploaded onto YouTube tomorrow, Sunday, May 3rd, for everyone to view. But yeah, we're going to be trying to do this weekly. So next Saturday we'll be doing it, and Jake, that'll actually be the day before my birthday.
Why not have a stream on your birthday?
That could be dangerous. You know what?
Why is that dangerous?
I'm down. I'm down.
Oh, is it because you're gonna be doing some thingies on your
Drinking? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, because
because you know, why not?
yeah.
It's gonna be your birthday. You're gonna be in your birthday suit. You're gonna get
No.
birthday hammered.
I'm gonna get birthday hammered. I'll be birthday nude in my birthday bed, and people will be happy for my
In your
birthday.
birthday bed. You're gonna be birthday sad.
Birthday sad with my birthday witcher trying to beat the birthday werewolf.
No, it doesn't have to be allegedly drinking anymore, because he'll be legal. He'll
Yeah.
be birthday.
Well, technically, you got a couple days, so we can't be too ahead of ourselves. Anyways, thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Pixel Venture Podcast. I'm gonna skip to the end of the music so we can have like the nice little outro bit.
While you do that, as an outstanding viewer, swing the sword around.
You what?
He mentioned why the sword was so long in the background,
Mhm.
and I don't know why he's so interested in the sword. I mean, if he wants to swing it around and diddle it, that's up to him.
So
I'll
we'll
give
see
him
you
the
guys
sword.
next week. Thank you for coming by.
At least one.
Have a good one, everybody. I'm letting the music play out.
Bye.
We're letting the music play out.
See ya.
See you.
I can't hear the music, so I'm
It
here for
faded
the
now,
ride,
so shut
dude.
up. It faded now, so shut up.